What's going on, Bomb Squad? As you can see, I'm extremely dressed up right now, which means one of two things. Either it's deload week or it's your summer program time. It's the latter of the two if you didn't figure it out. So this is your summer packet. This is something that I put together for you for the summer that you can take home with you. We'll be emailing out this link. If you have this at this point, you got the link and you figured out where this is. So nice job. Jamie, looking at you, bud. Way to go. All right, so this is your introduction video for this program. You're going to see at the bottom you have various tabs. It looks like a lot right now. It is a lot, but it's nothing more than what you've already gotten up to this point as well. So this is your introductory page. You have both myself and Coach Logan's contact information. Coach Logan is going to be taking over in the fall. Many of you already know that. If not all of you already know that. He's going to be doing a phenomenal job working with you guys. And I'm just so excited to see how much more you guys progress under Coach Logan this coming year. So moving on, we have our roster here. So this roster has several different pieces of information. It really doesn't pertain to you that much except on the next cards, but we have your bench, your trap, your safety bar squat, your clean, and your snatch, and those numbers available. So for your warm-up options, I'm going to give you guys the freedom to pick what kind of warm-up you want to do, but the biggest thing is you have to be doing a warm-up. It's going to be a little bit longer of a warm-up than what we've done in the past because you have a little bit more time available to you during the summer. The biggest idea, I guess, behind these warm-ups and something to keep in mind is I consider a good, effective warm-up to be one that makes you sweaty. Sweaty is ready. The better we get in this warm-up, the more productive the session is going to be moving forward. So the next three tabs, phase 1, 2, 3, and 4, are the meat and potatoes of our program. So this is the weightlifting card. It's what you've seen time and time again. It's nothing crazy. So anything that you see on this card that's in blue with an underline, same with your warm-ups, anything that's blue and underlined is a link to a video of a movement. So if there's a movement that you maybe don't quite understand what it means, you can click on the name of the movement. So let's say I don't understand what a med ball tall kneeling throwdown is. This link is going to bring you to a video showing you how to do the movement. So that's our tall kneeling med ball throwdown. So each one of these, it took me a ton of time. Don't ask me how much time it took. It took way too much, and I'm sick of being in front of a screen. That's how much time it took. I plugged it into every single movement in here with the exception of a few that either I couldn't find a video on or it's just a pretty self-explanatory movement. That being said, I did post a video of a bench press, which you guys all know how to do that. But yeah, so same concept as what we've been doing. Look at the tempos, look at everything to get your own personal numbers. So that's where that roster tab is kind of coming back into the picture here. What you're going to do is you're going to click on where it says coach. You're going to notice that there's a arrow in the top right corner of that. You're going to click that arrow, and that's where we have everybody's names. So if I were to click on Caitlin Bacon's name, now all of a sudden it's got all her numbers, and you notice that it's switched for the high pull, the squats, the bench, the trap, all that stuff. So regardless of who we are, all that's going to switch specific to your numbers, or at least what your numbers were when we left. If you feel that these numbers are too high, too low, feel free to adjust it by 5 to 10 pounds, but don't really overdo it or underdo it. Make sure you're still challenging yourself. So you'll notice that we have on days 2 and 3, we have something that I call a plyometric activation. Doesn't really say anything, but as many rounds as possible. So this is similar to our neural charge. It's a lot less work than our neural charge is, but it's 4 minutes. You're getting as many rounds as possible in a row of these movements. So you're doing your A1, 2, 3, 4 all in a row, starting over with A1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up till 4 minutes is done. So that is our phases. So we got phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, phase 4, and then eventually we go to our body weight. So this body weight tab is available to you only if you do not have a weight room available to you for a short amount of time. So we're not going to progress by doing just this body weight workout. We're going to progress by utilizing phases 1, 2, 3, and 4. But let's say it's 4th of July. I don't know what you do out east for 4th of July, but in Minnesota we go up to the cabin. Let's say I'm up at the cabin for 4th of July and I don't have a weight room to work out in. This is when I would utilize this body weight circuit. So the body weight circuit is going to be repeated 5 times as quickly as you can, with some rest in between. But I do tell you, it's a tiring circuit. I've done this before in the past when I'm on the road in a hotel room. Like we said, it's not going to help make you necessarily progress in regards to the weight you can move, but it is something to help you maintain your movement when you're not at a gym. So use it sparingly, but that is something available to you. Active recovery is huge. Find ways on your day off to stay active, to continue finding some type of work. It helps flush the system. It helps you with recovery. It's way better than just sitting on a couch doing nothing, I promise you, okay? So find some active recovery. You can go for a bike ride. You can play pickup basketball if you're into Razor scooters. You can go scootering around with that too. If you're looking for some extra core work, I have a couple core circuits here for you. I typically end each of my workouts with one of these two. You can perform it for 1 set or 2 sets. And then lastly, we have a few sample calendars. So this is just a sample of how I might break it down. In the summer, I'd probably lift on a Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So every yellow day is a lift. Every green day would be a day off that you should be doing some kind of active recovery. If you want to look at it, it's pretty straightforward. I mean, I'm lifting Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's the best way that I can do it. And that leads us all the way up to the beginning of the school year. So there you have it. That's our summer card. If you have any questions at all, maybe the video doesn't make sense, maybe you can't view it, whatever it is, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I am here for you. Unfortunately, our time in the spring came to an end earlier than we would have liked. But this is kind of our final hurrah together before Logan takes over and continues to do a phenomenal job with you guys. My contact information is there. Logan's contact information is there as well. And I know that we are going to go out of our way to help you the best that we can, regardless of what it may be. Please don't hesitate to ask for that help if needed. Other than that, I just want to say thank you guys. You guys have been unbelievable this past year. I can't believe how fortunate and blessed I am to have each one of you in my life. You guys have impacted me in more ways than you could ever even imagine. And I just can't wait to continue to celebrate in your success with you from a distance, whether I be in Massachusetts, back in Minnesota, Lord willing, maybe Hawaii, who knows. But I just can't wait to continue to see you guys succeed and do what you guys do best and what you love. It's just so exciting for me to see that and to see you guys succeed in that sense. So I miss you all like crazy. I love you all so much. I just wish we could have a little more time together, but just know I'll always be here for you guys with whatever it is that you need. So have a great summer. Work hard.